spectacle, a tremendous light show, hyping up this crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Street. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Longhorns will kick it away and start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab made by the tight end. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The offense stays on the field on this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Longhorns are in the red zone now. Receiver in motion now. Design quarterback run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT makes it 7-0. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points, and they bounce back here.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
2nd and 1 now at the 17. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
He'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking for a receiver. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Comes up with the catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll test the right side here.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, the power run is stuck. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Jean-Pierre.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down because he just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
He keeps it on a design run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the ground, it's Callaway. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Callaway. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle, it's Perkins. Touchdown, Texas. They connect for 6. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. And I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Catch made on the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powering through. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
It's a quick grab.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Pressure is coming.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Wants to throw it. And it's caught. And able to get him down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down.
Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 40. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Look out, room to run here.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds the running back in the flat.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short.
He's got it near the end zone.
Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. There's a stiff arm. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He gets loose. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense cannot be stopped. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. The 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the right. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Muscle for the first down. He's past the marker and still going. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Looking deep down the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down
wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick dart to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. With the catch, it's Callaway. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. Looking for a man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw here. Finds his man. It's Callaway. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's second down now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Out of the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Intercepted in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores. It's fourth down. You've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action.
On the move now. Fires it on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
QB bootlegs here. Looking to scramble.
He dumps it off to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right. This one caught. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he could get out of bounds.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Throws to the tight end. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Defense does a really good job here sitting back in zone coverage, making the windows very tight in the middle of that secondary, and it's tough for the quarterback to make that read.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Bama, as they come roaring back now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
A deep shot to the left side. It's dropped.
It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. That's a design quarterback keeper.
They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick completion to the tight end. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Oh, so close to executing here on a fourth down play in the fourth quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession.
Pounding away with the run game.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here.
Picks up the first, looking for more.
Tackle, but first down.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock.
Now here's the toss play.
He finds some space. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
What a nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Callaway. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Got momentum at scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And he'll set up to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made, and the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
We're set for an exciting finish. Not much time left. Offense likely has one final drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on the 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Here's a target, and it's complete. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. From the shotgun, drops back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And midfield, across the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. A big defensive score.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception because sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Banks. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.